Promises made, promises kept. True to his vow on the stump last year to uplift and free the nation's farmers from bondage on the land they till, the president kept his word and inked what perhaps is the most impactful piece of legislation thus far that will truly liberate the sector that feeds the nation with full ownership on the land from whence their lives depend on. Our Alan Francisco has more.
In the first State of the Nation address of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., he asked Congress to prioritize the new Agrarian Emancipation Act, and today it has come true.
Sa kaunahang kong State of the Nation address ay nasabi ko, the Filipino people ay sinasabi ko sa ating at ipinangako ko sa ating mga kababayan na itutuloy ang Agrarian Reform Program. I am here today to build on that promise because our beneficiaries deserve nothing less.
Under the new Agrarian Emancipation Act, all unpaid amortization of principal loan, including interest and fines received by agrarian reform beneficiaries, will be forgone. In simple words, more than 600,000 farmers throughout the country are now free from land debt.
Panahon na para makalaya sila sa pagkakautang na ito. This is why on September 13, 2022, I signed the Executive Order Number 4, imposing a one-year moratorium on the payment of amortization on agrarian debt by our beneficiaries.
The government will also assume the obligation of more than 10,000 beneficiaries who have tilled more than 11,000 hectares of land by paying the remaining balance of direct compensation. An additional 1 million hectares of farmlands will help boost the food security of the country.
Napakalaking bagay nito. Just think, it's 2.5 million hectares more or less planted to rice. Now it will be 3.5 million planted to rice. Wala pa doon yung second cropping, wala pa doon yung third cropping. Kaya kasama ito sa ating pinoprograma ng Department of Agriculture para pagandahin ang ating produksyon, pababain ang cost of production para naman masasabi natin sapat ang supply ng bigas para sa ating mga mamamayan sa buong taon.
Meanwhile, the chief executive himself distributed land titles to some of the beneficiaries who visited Malacanang, just like the Balaalja family from Pila, Laguna, who waited for more than 3 decades before getting the title of their agricultural land.
Kaya nagpapasalamat ako kay President na natupad niya yung kanya pinangako sa amin na mapirmahan yung bago pinasala ng batas para sa lupa. Yan lang po yung amin talagang masasabi namin kasi may hawak na po kami titulo na kapangalan po sa amin.
The Department of Agrarian Reform has an additional reminder to the beneficiaries.
Ayon sa batas, meron kailangan pag naiabot sa kanila ang kanilang titulo, kailangan maghintay sila ng 10 taon bago nila maibenta ang lupa sa iba. Sapagkat pag nalaman po ng agrarian reform na kanilang ibinenta ang lupa nila na hindi pa lumalampas ang 10 taon, babawiin po ng pamahalaan at ibibigay natin sa ibang beneficiary ang lupa po. Kaya palagay ko basta may information campaign lang na malaman ng ating mga magsasaka, hindi magkakaroon ng malawakang bentahan ng lupa.
The president also promised that the government will not stop supporting farmers.
We will also enhance the efficiency of agrarian case resolution systems for faster outcomes. We need to revitalize the agricultural sector, and so we endeavor to attract and train new generations of young farmers who will become the driving force behind a modernized and profitable agriculture sector that fuels sustainable rural development.
Alan Francisco for the Nation.